Hi, have you ever wondered what's the best financial advice you can get if you want to build wealth and financial success? Join me as I share with you the best financial advice I've ever received on the road to wealth. Welcome back. Now, there's so much material out there if you want to achieve wealth and financial success that it can even be overwhelming. There are lots of books, CDs, DVDs, tapes, with a lot of experts giving you advice that can help you to achieve wealth and financial success. I want to tell you now that you should go and get those materials. Invest your time and energies into reading up and learning what the experts have to say about building wealth and financial success. I guarantee you that it's going to help you in your quest to achieve wealth and financial success. Having spent a substantial part of the last 10 years reading, researching, and going through materials from the experts, I've been able to distill a couple of advice that I find that has been very useful and beneficial to me on the road to financial success. And I want to share it with you now. There's so much that is written about financial success, and all of them are correct, all of them are proper, all of them are right, all of them are applicable. For me, the best financial advice I've ever gotten actually comes in the form of 3 words, and it means enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey on the road to wealth and financial success. Anything you enjoy, you will end up achieving. Anything you enjoy doing will motivate and push you towards the required outcome. And I'm saying this because on the road to wealth and financial success, you will experience failure. Enjoy failure. Don't let failure push you down. Don't let failure hold you back. Remember that failure is not final. There will be failures. You will invest, it may fail. You may promote something, it may fail. You may have a good hunch on something and it will fail. But enjoy the process, because through failure, you can learn. Through failure, you can learn what works and what doesn't. So don't see failure as a setback. Instead, see failure as a stepping stone towards your dream goal financially. So failure will come. Embrace failure, learn from failure, and enjoy the process. The second part of the process you need to enjoy, you need to enjoy criticism. I know it's difficult for most of us. Nobody wants to be criticized. Nobody wants to be told, especially in public, what you've done wrong. But if you want to succeed, you must have an ear for criticism. You must listen to criticism. You must take constructive criticism wisely and apply the feedback into your life, into your business, into your career. So criticism is good, especially when it comes from the right people who are criticizing you with a view to your improvement, with a view to your getting better. Another thing you must enjoy the process of doing on your road to wealth and financial success, which I may call the third one, is that you must enjoy and embrace rejection. People are going to say no to your big idea. People are going to shun your efforts. People are going to want to discourage you by turning their back on you. But don't take it personally. Rejection will come. There is nobody who has built wealth that has not knocked on doors. You may have to knock on the doors of your partners or potential partners. Some will reject your idea outright. You may not need to knock on the door of a banker or some financial partner that will provide funding. Some will say no. So don't take rejection personally. As you enjoy the process, see rejection for what it is. The person who rejected you is not rejecting you for who you are. The person is just rejecting your idea or your concept or your plans. It doesn't mean that the next person will reject you. In fact, whenever you see rejection, the first word that should come to your mind is next. When somebody says, I don't want this, think about the next person, or go to the next door, or write to that next email, or approach that next person, but don't give up. So rejection will come, and you must enjoy the process of rejection. All these things, rejections, disappointments, they help to build your character. They help to strengthen you on the road to wealth and financial success. So lack of belief is another thing that you will experience, and you need to enjoy the process as you go towards building wealth and financial success. There will be times when you lack belief in your concept or your idea, but don't give up. There will be times you might have heard that Mr. A failed on the same thing you are trying to attempt to achieve. You might even hear that it's not possible that what you want to achieve is going to work, but you must not lack belief. You must not lack belief in your competence, in your capabilities and your abilities. You must keep striving. So from time to time, there will be those niggling thoughts that will come to your mind and tell you that, oh, this thing you are trying to do, nobody has ever done it before. Or even if it has been done before, you are not qualified. Don't let that hold you back, because you see, The road to wealth is 90% mental. It's in your mental capabilities to think through what you want to achieve, to think through and to believe in your potentials and your capabilities that will help you to be able to achieve wealth and financial success. That's why it's important to enjoy the journey. When lack of belief comes, don't let it hold you back. Instead, counter lack of belief with positive affirmations and positive thoughts that will help you. Speak to yourself. Think positive thoughts. Think successful thoughts. Think abundance thoughts, and you will definitely see those thoughts become a reality in your life. Another thing to embrace on the road to building wealth and financial success is you need to understand that there will be losses. There is no person who has achieved wealth and financial success who hasn't at one time or the other experienced a loss, either in an investment, either in a projection. What that person was expected to achieve ended up falling flat on its face. And you will experience it. It is just as clear as night and day. There will be losses. Some things will happen. Some things will not go according to plan. In fact, I'm convinced that there is no plan that goes according to plan 100% of the time. Nothing like that ever happens in life. In reality, we plan and we hope and we expect, but most times our plans don't come to pass. Instead, in that planning, there are other aspects, there are other avenues, there are other options and alternatives that come out and help us on the road to building wealth and financial success. So losses are inevitable. Enjoy the journey. Embrace losses. Don't take it too badly on yourself. Instead, build again, rebuild, restructure, reform, reinvent, re-engineer, and any other reward that comes to your mind. Put it in place. Learn from your losses. Learn from your mistakes. Build from there. Start again. Start afresh. Restructure everything again, if necessary, if need be, so that the losses, don't let losses affect you. Don't let it affect your psyche. It will also happen. But because you are enjoying the process, you will take it in your stride and you continue to drive towards building wealth and financial success. So, on the journey to building wealth and financial success, as you try to enjoy the journey, you also need to have in mind that during this period, you will sometimes be broke. I know that nobody likes to be broke. We all like to have money in our accounts. We all like to have money to achieve our dreams and goals. But because you are trying to build something, the chances that you are going to put all your resources or the bulk of it towards that thing, and it may take time for that thing to begin to produce the kind of wealth that you desire. So from time to time on the race to building wealth, you are going to be broke. You are going to have less money than you may need for certain things. Don't beat yourself on the head about it. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself mentally or emotionally because you don't have money. But instead, see those days, see those periods as an opportunity to learn to encourage yourself that in the nearest future, you will be able to achieve what you want to achieve. You will be able to buy what you want to buy. You'll be able to drive what you want to drive or eat what you want to eat. It's a stepping stone towards what you want to achieve. Because you have something you want to achieve, you have to make sacrifices. And being broke may be the result of a sacrifice that you've made. So don't let being broke deter you from what you want to achieve. Don't get depressed because you don't have money in your account. In my experience, I've met a couple of people that when they don't have money in their account, it affects them. They have a bad mood and they have a bad day just because they have money in their account. That you shouldn't be one of them. You're trying to build something bigger and more substantial, something that might outlast and outlive you and might be of impact to your generations yet unborn. There will be days you need to make sacrifices. So being broke is not the end of the road. Don't let it define you. Don't let it get you down. Embrace it, because you know the quality of the thing you're trying to build will make it possible that for the rest of your life you will have more than enough. And that's enough motivation to help you to build wealth and financial success. So in conclusion, what I'm just trying to share with you today is that there will be plenty of bad days, but then there will also be plenty of good days. The most important thing is to enjoy the journey when there are good days and also enjoy the journey when there are bad days. It's easy to enjoy the journey when you are making a lot of profits, when you're making a lot of money, your account is filled with money. But it's also important that you must enjoy the journey when there are disappointments. What do you do when rejection comes? What do you do when you're broke? What do you do when failure comes or losses comes? You must also enjoy the journey, because it's in successes and failures that make up a total package that will help you to build wealth and financial success. That's why I say again that the most important financial advice I've ever received is to enjoy the journey on the road to wealth and financial success. I see you becoming wealthy and financially successful as you continue to enjoy the journey towards building the dream financial future that you desire. Thank you so much.